Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of athletes who inspire us in all sorts of ways.
Aubrey, imagine being an athlete and not being allowed to play the sport you love. That was the case with Tayden Phillips, the outstanding starting quarterback for the Lincoln Lions. The Lincoln Lions are having great success this season with number 33, Tayden Phillips, leading the way. The Lions starting quarterback is a terrific passer with great speed. You would never know what Tayden endured as a child.
I was born with the condition. It was something about my artery being on the wrong side. So I was limited on what I could do physically and what the doctors would let me do on the playing field.
During fetal development, as the heart is forming, the arteries end up arising off the aorta, so these branches arise off the main trunk in an abnormal position. And it's that abnormal position that can put the individual at risk of having inadequate blood flow to the heart muscle.
So as a young child, Tayden was not allowed to play any sports where he would have to exert himself. Tayden would have to wait to undergo heart surgery, allowing him to play sports.
It's extremely rare, maybe even almost unheard of, for the condition to cause a major serious cardiac event before age 6 or 7 or 8. And as children get older and get more interested in competitive sports, that's when the mismatch between the demands that the heart requires in terms of blood flow and the limitation caused by this abnormality don't match up.
When Tayden turned 10, the surgery was scheduled. It was an easy decision for this sports-hungry athlete.
When they told me that, I was like, could I play basketball and football? I said, and they said, yeah. I said, let's do it then.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do it then. You gotta get rid of it so I can go play.
We knew it was coming, but the day it was real for all of us, I think. More so for us, Tayden walked in and said, let's go.
Dangerous? I think it was a little bit dangerous. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they don't do a lot of open heart surgeries on 10-year-olds, so depending on how the person would react, I don't know.
The surgery was a success. It went faster than expected with no complications. The next challenge was keeping Tayden away from any activities at all for 6 months.
I felt bad for him because it was like all the other kids his age, 10, 11 years old, were out playing around, and he was coming to our games and he couldn't play with them at halftime. He had to kind of take it easy for, I think it was close to a year.
Eventually, Tayden was given the go-ahead to play. It took some time for Tayden to catch up with his peers, but this season, 6 years after surgery, Tayden will play 4 different varsity sports. On the anniversary of the surgery, Tayden went back to Stanford Children's Hospital, meeting the doctor who fixed his heart for the first time. A heartwarming moment for patient and doctor.
It's incredibly gratifying. Just the work that, I love what I do. And it's very gratifying in the moment to do an operation and see that it was successful and it went well. But this even takes it to a different level because you know that you're allowing someone to really fulfill their dreams.
Now Tayden is thrilled to be out on the field playing the sport he loves, with a scar on his chest the only reminder of what he's been through.
Like being able to come out and play each day, Monday through Friday, come out and play football in pads, it's really fun.
It's fun to see. And to be mom and dad, be able to watch your kid play and him to be able to thrive a little bit, it's been great.
Now with new jerseys and wearing number 7, Tayden has led his team to the playoffs. Tayden Phillips had to wait 10 years, then go through open heart surgery to finally feel the joy of playing the sport he loves. It was kind of cool. Tayden received a Make-A-Wish trip to LSU,
really?
His favorite college football team, and got to throw the ball around with the guys there for a while before he had his surgery. And now, trying to get that D1 scholarship on his own. A junior this year, he's got next year, so we'll see how that goes.
Or he could just apply to LSU and be, part of the community there.
Yeah, which is, it's a great place.
It is a very great school. All right.